Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Explore Mixed Media. I have Korinne with me here this morning, and today is our second week in the Gel Print Explorations Week month. And today we're going to explore using household objects to do mark making on the gel plate. So this is a lot of fun. It's fun going around your house trying to find things with texture and of interest to use to create marks and do prints from on your gel plate. Um, I brought some really interesting things that I'm going to share with you guys today. And Corinne, what about you? Did you bring some stuff?
I did. I brought some bottle caps and different things that have texture on them, and it just anything I can that looked fun to try to create texture.
Right, right. Well, before we dive in, I just wanted to introduce ourselves. I'm Laurie Williams, and I have Corinne Carpino here with me, and Teri is usually here with us, and she still might pop in today. Um, and we do this every Friday. This is something that we do on our YouTube channel. We explore mixed media items and we have a theme every single month. We have a website called exploremixmedia.com where you can join and get access to a unique project every month. We do a live paint along every month. And then obviously every Friday we're here live on YouTube. We'd love to have you join us in that community. We also have a Facebook group. So it's pretty active and we have a lot of fun. So you're into explore mixed media and if you're gosh, if you're into mixed media and you'd like to explore with us, feel free to join us on the site. It's only $7 a month and you get a lot of value. We have a whole year's worth of content from the past year. We've been doing this now for a year and 2 months, I think it is, Corrine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we should get started. I'm going to point my camera down to my work area and we can talk through some of the things that we brought today.
Sounds great.
Okay, so today I'm working on an 8.5 by 11 gel plate and I have it sitting on a glass trivet, a larger glass trivet. I'm trying to make sure it's in in frame. And for paper today, I brought some rice paper to work on. I also have some copy paper if I need it. But today's exploration is going to be using household items, things I found around the house to do mark making. So mark making is we're going to make marks and then pull prints to get interesting textures and collage papers. And some of the things that I brought along were I have this is actually a strainer. I have, I'm not even sure where this come from, but it has some interesting pattern in it. This is a trivet and it has some really neat zigzags on that. So I like that. And I actually have a whole bag of goodies here that I use. A lot of times you'll see me use crumpled paper. I'll use crumpled aluminum foil. I find odd things around the house like this. Don't ask me what it is, but it's got some really neat little round circle dots. And this is a lid of something, but it has a nice little handle so I can make some nice circles. What else do I have here? This is this is actually a bath mat someone was going to throw away, and saw the texture in here, and I'm like, oh, that's too cool to throw away. And then the bonus is on the other side; it's got some really nice pattern as well. So I've got two sides here that I can work with, and so I just want to have some fun with that today. Corrine, what did you bring?
I have my trusty comb.
Oh,
Um, this is like for needlepoint, I think,
mm-hmm.
plastic. So I really
Plastic
like the
canvas. Yeah.
sound that makes. This is a soap. This is like a soap dish.
Oh, that's sort of the same pattern that I have on the back of this mat here.
Yeah,
Looks very
actually,
similar.
Terry gave this to me a while ago, but I've seen
Okay.
them since then.
Cool.
Um, Soap holder. This is, I think, shelf liner.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some of that. I've got a piece of mesh from an onion bag. Got some bottle caps from medicine bottles. Got some caps from drinks, like your favorites, wherever you like to stop and get your coffee or drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic lid. This is an old plastic lid from some kind of drink mix. Oh, I have my Legos, and then I have some cardboard. So I really like the pattern for cardboard. I have my own homemade stamps too, but I thought I would kind of stick to more of the around
Found
the house
objects.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And then I do have a block that I put some aluminum foil on. So, oh yes, and where is my? I have this little tube. I think I used it last week too, or maybe last week. This is a little tube that goes in the inside of little bags for puppies, puppy waste. So it makes some really cool little
Yeah, I
circles.
like the tiny one. I forgot to save some this week. We go through the puppy bags a lot
Yeah.
around here.
So that's what I'm gonna work with today.
Okay, that's fun. So I am going to I think I'll get started by I'm just going to start by just putting something down on the plate. And I brought some different colors with me today. I have the dazzling purple,
Wow.
and I've got a neon violet, which is an artist loft that's very transparent.
Mm-hmm.
And this purple is semi-transparent, so you can tell by the little markings. Let me see if I can get it closer there. You can tell
Right.
there. So if you're going to be layering, and we're going to go into this in more detail next week, but if you're going to be layering, you have to be able to pay attention to um, the transparency of the paints you're using, and also the fluidness, because it all plays into it. And the more you use it and experiment with the different types of paints, the more you learn what works and what your favorites are and what suits you. So I'm actually going to start with, let's see, I wanted to put down a semi-transparent and then come back with one that is more opaque. So I'm going to start with this dark purple. It's like a semi-transparent color. And put that on my plate.
I'm gonna continue my work in excuse me, blues and other earth tones, and so I'm gonna be using primarily Nova Color paints today.
Oh, okay.
I've got a couple other brands here, but so this is a transparent yellow iron oxide,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start with that first, and I'm definitely gonna need more because I was standing here paying
And
attention.
I have, let's see. I'm using mostly Liquitex colors, but I also did bring some of the fluid as well. So I have the heavier body in the fluid. And I'm going to start out with this neat little tool and just go around my plate and make some marks.
And then I have a second plate sitting here, which is gonna end up being a long haul. I'm just gonna keep putting paint on it. And when I'm all done, we'll just pull it all up and whatever it is, it is.
Love it.
So I think I'm gonna do some circles. And maybe put something else with those circles. Maybe we'll do some Lego magic here.
What size plate are you working with today, Corey?
This is I want to say it's like 9 by 12.
Okay. So now I'm coming back with this little lid thing that I have that has a little nice built-in little handle. I think this lid actually came off of those little air fresheners you have, the plug-in air fresheners you get?
Oh yeah.
When you buy them, or for at one point when you bought them, they had lids like this, and I thought to save them, and I love them.
I have some of those. When I open up a new one, I'll I'll have to save one.
It's so fun that it has a little handle on there for me.
Yeah. Now, mine's still pretty wet. So I'm gonna try to pull this without waiting for it to dry and putting a second layer on it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Just
add a
if I
little,
can't have a transparent paper.
I am going, mine's mostly dry, but it's still lifting up some. So I'm going to use, I have this other little, what do you call this? It's like a gripper for jars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, but it has neat texture. I've used this for years and I can add a little more interest in there. And it pulls up some of the paint. So I think it's adding some interest in there. And this is a transparent, so you wouldn't want to use a color that's not um that, that's not compatible with the
Right.
purple. So like you wouldn't want to use a yellow because then you're going to end up getting a brown.
Brown.
But I am going to pull it using this let's see here. I think the blue could look interesting. This is a yeah, so this one's opaque and that is transparent. So I'm trying to think, is that going to work? No, it's not going to work because the what's down on your plate first is going to be
The be on
it's
the
going to be
top.
in the top. So you don't want it in top of another opaque color. So let's see. I will use this one. Now this one actually is opaque, but it's a lighter color. I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, because it should show through where you have the kind of white showing through.
Exactly.
Okay, so I ended up with interesting. I've got circles, I've got some marks from the um Legos, and I also used a little bit of my foil for marks. I also must have had some gold remnants on the plate, so it has a little bit of gold in it, but that's okay with me.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
Thank you. And there's still some residual on here because I didn't wait till it totally dried. So I can see I still have some gold residual and I have some residual of the pattern of this. So I'm going to pick that up with something that hopefully it will show a little bit. And it should
Well,
be.
I'm using some rice paper and it's kind of wrinkling on me, but it's a very cool looking wrinkle. So it's going to do a couple of things. It's probably going to leave some interesting texture on my plate, and it's also going to bring that texture into this. So
Cool.
I could have let this sit longer, but I didn't, and but it still looks very cool. I like that.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. So now I still have some on the plate, so I'll probably add something on top of that. I think I'll go with I think I'm gonna go with this blue. It's gonna be opaque. It's gonna be interesting to see what it does on the purple that's left on the plate, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And this is a fluid, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to dry.
So with the fluid, Lori, is it breaking up a little bit?
The fluid sometimes it kind of depends on my plate and how warm my plate is.
Uh-huh. I like it when it breaks up a little.
Yeah, I do too. I think it creates really neat little like cells.
Yes.
And it is doing that.
Just kind of pulling some of this paint off. There's more than enough on here. I don't want it to take
And I
over.
wonder if I put a fan on it, it'll break up even more.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
No.
Okay. What shall I try next? I think maybe I'm gonna try my my bath mat. I don't think it's ever been used, just to kind of clear that up.
You know what I have too, and I just had pulled it. I forgot to. So I have this. It's I don't know. I was cleaning out and I found this. It's called an exfoliating towel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to use it to exfoliate my skin. So I was gonna try to cut a piece. After this dries, I'll try. I was gonna cut a piece and see. It's got an interesting weave to it. It might leave an interesting texture. Oh, that's great. I just ripped my paper.
It's interesting how the texture that it put in there. So I'm trying to think of what I should use here on top of that. Let's see.
Hey, had I not ripped the paper, it would have been great. I ripped it with my fingernail,
Oh,
unfortunately.
another thing that I have are these. These are actually like cake decorating or cookie decorating things,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and they make some interesting. You can do some interesting things with them. Like I like to do like circles like this.
I have some of those too. I use it in my oil painting
Ah,
to make marks and text, yeah, cold wax and oil, so to make marks and textures. Looking for a pair of scissors too. Quite fun. Gotta keep and see what it does.
this is fun. I like this design I'm doing here. I'm having a lot of fun. All right, let's see. What can I do next about this area? Well, I already got some really neat texture in there. I know.
Oh, gee. I've got
I'm
some pieces of deli paper that you gave me. I think it's deli paper that you gave me, Lori, that are brown.
mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be just
Oh,
a deli
that's
paper.
yeah.
I thought it'd be interesting to try to do some kind of a cream colored. Oh, this is interesting. Um, Pattern on top of it. Uh-oh, somebody, is Teri
I
joining?
think Terry's joining.
How cool. Pretty cool if I just swirl it a little.
Hi, Terry.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, We're
I
you're
thought,
live. We're glad you're able to join us.
yes, well, I was joining you at 7:30 because that's where I wrote the time down, but obviously I was wrong.
No worries.
And no worries, I just got to get my camera to work now.
You can jump right in. We're having fun with mark making with things we
I
have
can
around the house.
see that.
And you know what? When you get set up, why don't you let us know what you brought to play with?
Okay, well, I am supposedly set up. I don't know. Here it is. Yep, I'm
Yeah, there
set
we go.
up. Aha. So I've got to give you more of a view. So basically, I brought, my favorites. I love my drywall tape. So I brought some drywall tape.
Oh yeah, fun.
Ah,
So I brought my
cool.
sponges. These scrubbies just work really well. I brought cookie cutters for hearts.
Ah.
I brought I think you have one of these, Laurie, one of the rollers that I
Oh
found
yeah,
at a
I
thrift store.
do. It's right here.
Yep. And of course, I brought lots of cardboard and um, stuff that I made. This is just a spiral that I made out of the kids' foam.
Hmm.
So that's another really fun thing to do. And I brought a variety of different size bubble wraps. I find I've become a bubble wrap connoisseur.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't bring bubble wrap. That's one of my favorites.
Really, I've got like a whole case of it.
Yeah, I have all of these different sizes. I have little bubble wrap, I have medium bubble wrap, I have semi big bubble wrap, and I actually have a really big bubble wrap, but I don't use them on these plates. And this is the bottom of a meat tray. So I
Um,
have lots of things that I play with. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to start with an opaque because I want to make some marks and I want to put something else. I don't want it to disappear. So that's what I'm going to do.
awesome. Well,
So,
this is my latest pour where I
oh, that's really cool.
yeah.
It looks like you took one of those scrapey tools, like the,
I did, like the cake decorating tool.
yeah, yeah, I have some of them here too somewhere.
Yeah, and I also took Terry, I have this a bath mat that I cut up. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, that's very interesting.
But it didn't really translate. I think it got overpowered by some of the other things that I did. But
So
that's
I'm
okay.
trying to, sometimes what I do with this stuff is I use two in a row.
Hmm.
So I'll use one putting down the positive and one kind of putting down the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So I get different prints, especially with this drywall tape. So I've got a little bit of drywall tape going. And then while it's still wet, I might take another something and put some spirals in. Right now, I'm not really getting through to anything that you're going to see totally through.
Right, right.
So what I'm looking at is I have a bunch of little cups. Whoa, that I have here. And I love using my little cups and just kind of going sideways a little bit with them because you can make really interesting patterns here. I'm going to make the patterns in this one, and then I'm going to let this sit. This, because it's so light, will probably allow me to put another coat on it really quickly. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the next one. So
Okay.
I'm going to do a pink. Why not? We'll do a pink on this.
What I decided to do was go dark with the black, starting with
Whoa.
so, and then
Oh,
I'm
go dark.
we're gonna try this matte thing again.
See if it's going to work.
Yeah, the first time it just didn't it didn't come across because I did too many things on top of it.
Well, and I think that one of the things, so here I'm using a toilet paper roll sideways, which is another way I really like
Mm-hmm.
to make designs.
Okay, that turned out actually pretty neat. So let's see. Let's while
Let
it's
me
drying, see if
see
I
if I can put some more colors in this one. I like running two plates at a time, just so I can play putting colors from one to another.
yeah,
And
that's good for the runoff from the excess. Yeah, that works well. I don't have enough space here to run with two.
I know, well, space is always a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see if I can see what Korinne is doing. I can't because I have to reduce there
I'm
you
using
go.
I've got a dark one started. I'm
Oh,
using
okay.
Oh,
the,
you're using that wonderful sponge. I love that.
yeah, it's what is it? A
It's
soap holder, right?
huh?
I think they're
It's
meant
a
to be
soap holder, right? Yeah.
soap bar holder. I saw them in a
These are,
soap store and I was like, oh yeah, I have one of those.
I've also gotten them. There's some kind of, they consider them scrubbies someplace too. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't. So this one's really still very, very wet. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is just see about what it's going to pull because it has the two layers already on it. If I flip this over, it's going to pull some white. I don't know if I like the white in there.
Oh, Yahoo.
Um, so this one's got to dry a little bit before I do another one.
That looks great.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
very pretty. That's that. Um,
So, it's the soap scrubby, a soap holder, and I had some gold left on the plate.
Oh,
So I've got a little
nice.
bit of gold flecks here and there, and I used raw umber and Payne's gray. And now I have a
so here,
little bit left on the plate, which I'll pick up with either titanium white or regular white, and that'll give me a nice kind of aged speckled paper too.
that will. That'll
I
be
have
very.
this really nice pearl sapphire blue, which is like a metallic-y blue.
Right here.
I'm gonna
Those
pull that, I'm
speckles
gonna
might
push
look nice
that,
on top of there.
see how that goes.
Well, I've got this wild yellow here as a background, and I think I'm going to put some of this red on top of it, which is a semi-transparent, or we'll see what happens. So I'm going to, because this was one that, oh, and I already have some other colors in here because I forgot to work on my roll-off sheet. Oops, there's my roll-off sheet. So I'm going to take a piece of cardboard because I love cardboard too. I'm going to put a cardboard pattern in this one. And I want to put kind of a catty corner in place, cardboard pattern. And then I'm going to go back and I have a small little top. I'm going to put some circles in it with a small little top. And then I'm going to immediately put my piece of paper back on. Oh, that's what I was using for my roll-off sheet. I say, thought I had a roll-off sheet somewhere. It was on a gel plate. So now this one's going to have to dry, but that's a really interesting pattern that just kind of showed up with that. There's so many things, the home things. I was making a list for Korinne and I are going to teach a class in next January that's going to be a meditative kind of find out where you are, gel plate print and collage class at the
Oh,
site school.
yeah, that's nice.
Going to be so much fun. So, but I was making the list for homemade objects.
Well, don't forget the glue gun stencil.
Oh, I forgot about the glue gun. Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
holding right here. I made these
Yeah,
a while, a
with
couple
the glue gun.
ago. Yeah, with a glue gun on a piece of wax paper. And you can make all sorts of designs with that.
There's
And
so
use
many designs, and you really don't have to, though I do like some, using stencils, but you don't have to get a stencil all the time, use a stencil all the time. There's so many ways you can make your own individual marks.
Lori,
And
that's
as,
really pretty.
yeah, that's a good contrasting image with a lot of interest in it. It's got a
that's very
feel,
pretty.
grunge feel to it to me. So sit that one over.
Well, so I'm going to try this on a little piece of, I think this is tea bag paper. I think the tea bag paper dries a little quicker.
Yeah.
So it's a good one for me to use instead of copy paper when we're on times like this.
Yeah, it definitely does dry faster. I'm using rice paper and it's a lot faster than the copy paper.
So let's see how this is going to look. Oh, that might look very interesting.
Oh,
It's
that's
hard to
pretty.
see through all of the different levels.
Yeah.
But now I didn't bring any dark, and now you guys are making me want to do dark.
Well, I don't know what inspired me to switch to darks, but I did, and here we are.
Well, I've got this really interesting color I want to use. It's called purple gray. So I might try using
That
some of,
does sound very interesting. So I'm using crumpled up paper now to create texture.
uh-huh,
It's like when we do the wabi sabi stuff, right?
yeah, that's a really good way to create paper too.
And then I
But
also have this one's fun. So at the store they sell this all the time. It's called diamond cutter or something like that. And I glue it. It's adhesive on the back. So I just take a piece of cardboard and stick it to it. And it
yeah,
creates really cool text, little circles and textures.
yeah, I love that one creates diamonds. This is called the same thing, pearl dot. And
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing. It's at the same store, dollar store, and you get like three big sheets of them, and I just put them on something.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times I'll get these wood blocks that my husband's throwing away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have one on one side, and then here is one that I did the glue gun on the other side so I can flip them over.
Oh, I think I like those colors, Corinne.
Well, you know what? I picked up the wrong blue. But, because I thought I grabbed the bottle of Edan. I'll never pronounce it right. Endanthrone
Indanthrone.
blue, and I picked
Yeah.
up Phthalo blue deep green shade. So it's like,
Oh,
okay, we'll deal with it.
Well, I put a lot of texture there, but I'm going to actually use a teal, turquoise blue to pull it up. So,
So I
and
need
I
to.
think we're getting close on time here. So,
I
Okay.
imagine we probably are if you had been waiting for me. Here's my circles and corrugated cardboard and little
Oh, that's
circle
pretty.
ones.
I like that.
yeah, very pretty.
Now I want to try this purple and something. We'll see. This is called purple gray, so it's not a real bright purple. I'm gonna see what that does.
Transparent. That's okay.
It looks fair. It looks much. There's the blue gray and the green gray that they got, which I
Uh-huh.
love. The new neutrals from Liquitech Basics.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I saw that they had this purple gray, so I had to try it, but it's so much darker than the blue gray and the green gray. So I'm trying to, this looks very old fashioned to me. So I'm trying to put the pattern in it. And then as I multitask so much, and I still have this one I had to pull up, and I'm going to try to roll this back down here.
Oh, nice, nice.
That was triple multitasking because this is
Yeah,
the third one.
that's great.
So I'm not sure. I think I would have been happier if I hadn't done this on a white piece of paper. I think I would have been happier if I had done it on a different, an already toned piece of paper. Like this paper was already toned, so the yellow is
Mhm.
what shows through instead of
Right,
the
right.
white. But that's life, right?
Yeah, let's see what this one turns into.
We know we'll use it in something.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
most definitely. Oh, this is cool. It's
Oh,
dark,
that's
but it's
very
very
cool.
another
Well,
dark. It's really neat though.
so I've been doing a lot of collaging, and in fact, I was tried to place this one big one over my shoulder. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Um, that I just did finish today because it's huge. I don't know if I can get it to show. But one of the things that I've noticed, well, yeah, I'm right in the middle of it. So
Yeah.
one of the things that I notice is I'm always looking for, look how big
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
It's huge.
I'm still drying here,
Oh,
but
wow. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a different one than the one you had shown us before.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have 4 pieces ready for the show. So, but one
Very
of the
cool.
things I find is I don't have enough lightest lights and darkest darks. I have a lot
Okay.
of medium values.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And I really have to concentrate on doing more lights and darkest darks. So you're using darks as a really good reminder for me.
Well, I don't normally do that, so it's kind of out of my norm, but I'm kind of liking the result. So I'm just trying to put the ones I got here so you can kind of see what I created.
Right. Well,
That,
and I'm gonna
that
just put this lacy stuff down on the tea bag paper because one of the things I found with the tea bag paper is I think I've said this before, I can paint on both sides
Right.
because it's kind of see-through. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like Duralar of the Duralar of tissue paper.
Ah,
So if I want something to be a little see-through, it's probably not see-through enough. Like the pattern that's
ooh,
left.
yeah, that's neat. I would say that pattern left on there is going to make something really cool.
It is going to make something really cool. I think I'm going to put a little bit of unbleached titanium on it, and that's going to look very antique-y.
Hmm.
Look like something in a Victorian music box or something. Oh, wow, you've made some beautiful papers there.
Yeah, I know. I love them. I love what we've done tonight with these marks. Next week we're gonna work on layering.
Oh, cool.
So think
Very
about your
cool.
strategy. So when you do layering, you got to have a strategy. Oh, I love
Yes.
green.
Yeah, you've made some really pretty ones. I've got this one and this one, and I've got one here that I don't know if it's ready to pull up yet. Let's see. This is the one that was very blue, and then I put gold behind it.
There, yeah, so this
You
one.
must be watching the Olympics that I'm just like into these rings right now. Because I've got all
Exactly,
these
exactly.
this ring thing happening here. I'm not sure if I can, they're still a little wet. They're still very wet. And there's this one here. So, oh, yours are so pretty, Laurie.
Thank you. Oh, look at Korinne. She's got a nice
Greens,
like
Yeah, you can
yeah,
tell where I am in life.
very nice.
They're all, well, this one's got gold in it, so it's really pretty. Brown, and we got
I really liked seeing your the show you just put up. It's beautiful.
oh, thank you. That Facebook post just went up, I think, at 7 o'clock while I was.
Well, yeah, so I was watching that instead of
That's why you were late. You're looking at my Facebook post.
no, because I put my alarm for 7:30 and I don't know
Okay.
why. I
Okay.
mis misread something, so whatever. It is what it is.
Well, this has been fun, ladies. Thank you for joining.
It's
Well,
been
And
thank
lots of fun.
you.
Thank you for leading, Lori.
oh yeah, and so those of you watching, if you don't have a gel plate, last week we went over the alternative of maybe using a silicone pad. So if you have one of those, maybe that could work. But mark making is so much fun, and you can use whatever you have around the house. So again,
Yes.
check us out online at exploremixedmedia.com. And we hope you will join our program and you'll get access to a whole year's worth of content plus everything that we do each month. So we hope to see you and love to play around with the mixed media with everyone.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for hosting, Laurie. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Ladies. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.